Here we go. Getting into the fresh case. This is break number 11. Pate Dog, Scotty B, Steel City, Coach Huck, Pav, Musa, Ice, Broncos. I see you guys. The Doobie, Hot Sauce, Ice. Everyone getting up in there. Matty G. Let's see what we can do, guys. This is number 11, and we are cracking into a freshie. Fresh as fresh can be. This one feels heavy. That's how you know the blade's getting dull. When tape is just sticking to it. We'll deal with that later. Alright, this time I'm taking the right side. Just to switch it up a little bit. Don't worry, we'll see all of it. Alright, we did the Purdy tonight. I think we got to spread the love. We've done Sam Howell, Pickett, Ritter. I don't think anyone cares about Matt Corral now. Which they might. They might. You never know. All right, here we go. Right into it. Cracked Ice Juju. On his new team, too. Iceman. There you go. You can take some cracked ice. A little cracked ice ain't hurt nobody. I like it. I got a feeling we're going to hit a weird Kenny Pickett today. Chase Gerbers. Already checked the Brock Purdy off, but you know what? It's a fresh case. We can go Purdy all over again. That can't happen. All right. 49ers. Steel City is starting it up. Listen, you don't usually just get a big old hitty right off the bat. It happens from time to time. But Green Bay, Zadubi, that boy, it's break number 11. Number 11. Roger McCreary. Going over to the Titans. Scotty. Can get a Malik Willis. Take a Malik. All right. Chuzoium. No. You guys know. I ain't the greatest at that stuff. All right, I do have a question though. Because I've been seeing some conflicting things online, although I thought it was pretty straightforward. Let me know what you guys think. Is CJ Stroud going to be, Carolina has their top pick. Is CJ Stroud going to Carolina? Or are they taking Bryce Young? I feel like obviously it's CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, but I thought it was obvious that CJ Stroud was going to Carolina. Not that I want him to, but CJ or Bryce Young? I'd be surprised if they took Bryce Young. Not that he isn't good, it's just, I don't know. He's just Straw, you think it's Bryce? Interesting. Trey Lance. Steel City. There you go. Alright, you guys think it's Bryce? Maybe it's just like the Ohio State in me then. Listen, I hope they take Bryce. I don't want CJ Stroud to go to Carolina. I think Carolina is going to be a not fun place for a while. Fedarian Mathis. So then who's projected? Where's the second? Broncos 76. So where is CJ's landing spot then? Is it the Colts? I mean, who has the second pick again? I can't remember. I've been hearing a lot of talk about teams moving up, potentially for the second QB2 or QB3 potentially, and Anthony Richardson. But I don't know how, CJ doesn't have the hunger dynamic. You know what? I can agree with that. And, I'm honestly not even I'm not really a big CJ Stroud fan. Only because, he hasn't really done anything. I mean, he's won games for us, for sure. This is Green Bay, Zadubi. I feel like you got one of those. He's won plenty of games, but in the grand scheme of things, if you can't beat Michigan and you can't win a natty, I mean, the big thing is beating Michigan. That's like what you said. You gotta be hungry to do that. Cameron Thomas, Arizona. Scotty B getting a little weirdo right here. CJ to the Lions. That would actually make me pretty happy. I like that. I like that take. That would be kind of cool to see Justin Fields and CJ Stroud battle it all. But I don't, I have a feeling that the Lions aren't, I don't know if they're picking up a QB. Although I think they are one QB away from being a really good team. They've made some really good moves this offseason. Straw's like, no way. Straw, though, I feel like the Lions have been making pretty decent moves, no? It seems like them and the Bears have been the two biggest teams making some really good, picking up some heavy hitters. Making some good movements. Not giving away every single pick for a number one pick. Yeah, not with the 6th pick. I mean, if they do draft a quarterback, it won't be like a right out the gate game-changing quarterback, That ain't bad, though. At a 99, Kansas City gets you the Patty Ice for Iceman. I have a feeling that there's going to be some movement leading up to the draft, or even on draft night. I have a feeling somebody's going to move up and try and take a QB2 or QB3, if not even before. It is sounding though that, I mean, I'm an Ohio State fan, so I really, I don't root for NFL too much, but I do root for the Buckeyes out in the NFL. It's sounding like Justin Fields is going to get a Buckeye in either Paris as an O-line or Jackson Smith as a weapon, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean, definitely they've done pretty good, and I like this Trey McBride. The horizontal is much more shiny than the vertical. Scotty B. Get you that Trey McBride. We're going to have to see how the draft picks play out, Because although, the Lions have done very well in the offseason, Bears have done pretty well in the offseason. Some of these other teams, a lot of them have to make some tough picks this year. Oh, 100%. The repeated rookie logo is my favorite. It reminds me of like when I first kind of saw that repeated logo was in XR. If you look at like the rookies in XR, the background is a repeated rookie logo. And the fact that they were able to bring that up front in a hollow form is so sick. Yeah, I'm not trying to pronounce this. I'm not even saying it. Yeah, some movement in the draft. You know what? And I think Dallas should get a new quarterback. I'm just kidding. I'm still salty. Oh, speak of it. How about another one of these super cool showcase autos? I'm still salty about putting a bunch of money on Dallas last season. Never again. Never again. I do think Dak is overhyped. I think Dak is the most mid quarterback ever. Max Duggan from TCU? That would be such a Texas thing. You know what? People will go wild for that. I actually kind of like that play. Max Duggan is a fighter. He is a fighter. I mean, Straw, you're talking about the hunger. Max Duggan has got the hunger in him. He might have got beaten up in the Natty, but I'll tell you what, that boy can play. Nuvo. All right. There we go. I appreciate that, Straw. Hey, check another one off the list. Get a Bailey Zapp in. Just throw it in there. Coach, Where you at? You're just doing stuff tonight, Coach. I don't know what's happening. The variation. Bailey Zapp. I wasn't the one to say it. It was actually you guys. You guys are saying that you think Bailey Zapp's going to take over by week 4 to 6. Can happen. Anything can happen. Listen, Brock Purdy can happen. If Brock Purdy can happen, anything can happen. Going through a bunch of redemptions, listen, you got to get that Kenny Pickett in there ASAP, Rocky. All right. You done did good. Okay, we'll see if we can keep it going here. Got the Bailey Zapp. Got some showcase stuff. Come on now. I would love something shiny. I mean, another showcase might be greedy, but Terrell Bernard. Uh-huh. It took me a second. Hey, check that out. Devonta Smith over to the Eagles out of 199. Should see some cracked ice this case. Aiden Hutchinson, come on. Who got the Lions? Iceman. Speak of cracked ice. Hey yo. Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah. All right. I'm going to grab the little sleever. Iceman, I don't even know if you're up in here. But we got ice for Iceman. Here we go. That's probably one of the better cracked ices that we've gotten from Contenders, honestly. Where's that stand at? Oh, there you are, Ice. Out of the depths of the chat. Yeah, we can search for some Herbie. I can do that. Kyle Hamilton. Over to the Ravens. Scotty B. I mean, I feel like we're just icing you out, Iceman. Things are happening over here. I don't know what's happening over there, but things are happening over here. All right, 2 more boxes left. Okay. Let's see. Still working through the top half here. Treylon Burks. Okay. Scotty, this ain't bad. 10 out of 99, and it's on card. Treylon Burks is kind of good. Damian Pierce to 99. See if we can't find another something shiny like cracked ice. Or some vet love. Straw's asking for vet love. We have not seen much vet love today. I think we got a DeAndre Swift game day ticket earlier. I think that's it though. So you know what, Straw, we are due for some vet stuff. Not a John Fitzpatrick. Although this will be going over to Atlanta. Scotty. More stuff for Scotty. Tyler Alliger. Jamar. I heard some people comparing the this scenario with, you know, Joe Burrow last year. Dude, Scotty just getting all the stuff. With Joe Burrow, and instead of drafting O-line, they picked up Jamar, and how good that turned out being. There's some people applying that same argument towards Justin Fields and Jackson Smith and Njigba, which Fields and Njigba did play together, but they didn't play together for that long. Jerome Ford, Scotty. But it would be interesting to see, you know, bringing back some college dynamics, you know, some of those guys that have played together previously and have played on an elite level together. Carrying that on to the big leagues. Yeah, Jackson Smith to the Bears. I mean, he might get scooped up before they have the chance to, but I think the other big recruit that they're looking at is, I think it's Paris Johnson. Super, super good O-lineman from Ohio State. Which, you know, honestly, either of those picks would be great. If Justin Fields cannot get sacked every waking moment, that would probably be great. Yeah, it's a tough decision, Straw, because, you know, we see Burrow is able, you know, they drafted Jamar, and that duo, I mean, you really can't beat that duo, and they are the way they are because of their college experience together. The responsible thing is definitely to get him an O-line. And, you know, when quarterbacks can hang out in the pocket, they're significantly more lethal. Especially like a dude like Justin Fields. Everyone's like, he can only run. Like, Justin Fields can't throw the ball, but he doesn't have the chance to throw the ball. So he has to use his legs. But, you know, if you go looking for highlights, even in his college years, he's got a cannon. And just like that, it seems like Pate Dog might be onto a Kenny Pickett here. Maybe, maybe not. A rookie ticket showcase. Tariq Woolen. I wanted that to be Kenny so bad for you, Pate Dog. I was trying. Yeah. Oh, check this out. Championship ticket out of 25. Get you little Eric over to the Miami Dolphins. Zadubi. That's a shiny card right there. Exactly right. You're exactly right, Straw. So, I don't know. It's a tough call, and it honestly might just come down to, like, who's even available. Because you never know. Jackson Smith and Jigba could be taken as a wide receiver 1. Dante Culpepper, the mid 1. This is short. This is shorter than even those crown jewels we've been getting. Minnesota Viking getting the weirdo Culpepper. Munster. Yeah, build it the right way. I don't blame you. And they already got DJ Moore. Like, let's be really honest here. I mean, Burrow, like, if we compare it to the Burrow situation, this ain't bad. Curtis Hodges had a 99. Burrow had, what, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, and those are, like, mid-tier. I do think DJ Moore is going to excel. I think he will do very well. So, honestly, in their scenario, I think it might be best to go for an O-line and do it that way. Speaking of your Lions, I think the Lions are doing great in the offseason. I think they just need a quarterback. And I don't think it's going to happen this year, but maybe next year. Maybe they pick up a vet in free agency. That's not Jared Goff. Listen, the Lions would be so good if it wasn't Jared Goff. Now, Jared Goff did great last year compared to previous years, but at the end of the day, he is still Jared Goff. All right, that was number 11. That was numero